good evening, good afternoon, students and traders and analysts. This is Mike, the FX boss, and this is the professional Forex trading course. 101 everybody. Today we have a great title, bringing all together. Never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. What's the goal? To bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, on average. In an institutional way. What does this mean? First the analyst, then the trader. Alright everybody? And never forget the mantra, with the right information I can make it. Right? With the right information I can become a consistently profitable trader. And just today, because it's our last class for the weeks, what is the sum of the right information? Number one, it's going to take you approximately 1 year to learn about how this market works. If you are coachable. If you are not coachable, it's going to take you 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Number two, you cannot achieve greatness being cheap. Why not? Because you are running a business. Make sense, everybody? You're running a business. And this is a conversation for another time. Just remember that these Fibonacci's, we're going to talk to another currency pair today, up to you, but you are looking at this example, you are running a business, everybody. Make sense? Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, maybe you, but if you are completely new to the trading table, most likely you don't get it, Make sense, everybody? Number three, you cannot get rich for free. I'm sorry to tell you, Forex course 202 is not for free. It was for free until one Friday. Then a student didn't appear and he was watching soccer. So me personally said, I'm not going to do this for free anymore. Successful life requires you to pay the price. You need to pay the price in terms of money, invest in yourself, and time, constant dedication. And number five, Forex course 202, you cannot make it by yourself in this business. So yeah, being a trader is kind of being a tennis player, but professional tennis player, they have teams. Alright? You are going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. We are going to talk about this one today. Number two, you have a strategy in place, maybe not for today. Number three, you have a complete understanding of how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Risk disclaimer, these webinars are not trading or investment advice, everybody. And for homeworks and questions, you have the email and Skype. That being said, everybody, type in the chat a currency pair that you want to analyze. Because today's lesson is bringing all together. Alright? Choose a currency pair and we're going to talk. I'm going to chart for you, I'm going to analyze for you, and we are going to talk. Alright? This must be done on all time frame. This is the mindset that you should have before you enter the market. This is the foundation. Alright? Everybody, you need to have the 4 charts. Out and so this is from yesterday, right? Multiple time frame trading. Out and out and out. I have other classes, so I don't want to delete. Where is the chart? Chart. Alright, I can delete the euro dollar too, not a problem. So let's clone the chart, everybody. And euro dollar. Sandy, GBP USD, alright. GBP USD. Sandy didn't have time yet to check the email, alright. So everybody, you need to have the 4 charts. This is the foundation. Boss, I want to make money. Boss, I want to be rich. Boss, I want to be free. Boss, I want to be the boss. You need to have the 4 charts. This is the foundation of you being a great analyst, everybody. Alright? So you are going to have the monthly chart, you are going to have the weekly chart, you are going to have the daily chart, and you are going to have then the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. It's up to you. Alright? Then we need to do this from all time frames. What is the market doing long term? What is the market doing short term? And what is the market doing right now? Alright, and right now it goes deeper because we didn't learn candlestick formation yet. Alright, different time frames are going to have different relationships, but nonetheless we want to be positioned in the direction of the greatest force. This is where the probability comes in. Alright, for the monthly, what is the market doing long term? Look at the monthly bands. What is the market doing short term? Look at highs and lows inside the market wave. What is the market doing right now? Look at the current candle. Then ask, if going long or short, what pattern are we trading? Options, the monthly bands, up or down market wave, bullish candlestick formation. And about going long or short, who has the greatest force? Now this is for the monthly, everybody. Monthly chart. Who has the greatest force? Monthly bands is the strongest, market wave it's a little bit less stronger, shortened trend and monthly candle. This is a mind process, it's a mindset. Alright? So let's go to the monthly chart, GBP USD, and give me a second, everybody. Let me see if my time zone is alright. Good. We're going to zoom out, everybody. So how do you understand GBP USD? And we need to go, because JForex is missing data time to time, we need to go to here and we need to go to trading view. Alright, everybody. GBP USD, double click. Alright, and if you zoom out, everybody, and do something like this, what do you see? No, there is no right or wrong. Hello Alex, how are you? Alex, long time no see. Where were you? How have you been? Everybody, what do you see, everybody, on trading view? Maybe would you say that the market hit the monthly bands from 1971? The upper band may be somewhere up in here. Type in the chat, everybody. How do you understand? Alex saying yes sir. Sandy, I took a break. Me too. Me too, man. We took a break for a few years. Just joking, just joking. For a few months, alright, it's all good. Me too, me too. Vacation, it's 2 months, 3 months, you know. And Sandy's saying bias is up, alright? So what is the market doing long term on GBP USD based on what you see? Yeah, it hit the lower band, alright. Now, what is the short-term view from the manual? From the manual, what is short-term view? Look at the highs and lows inside the market wave. So we go here and GBP USD from the monthly band. And give me a second, everybody. I'm not sure if this is a high. We are going to check. H 1.24478, 1.2446, 2446, 2447. All right. So on the monthly, everybody, we have the market wave, right? This is the market wave. And inside the market wave we have a low, we have a high, we have another low, we have another high, and that's it. This low is not formed yet. So long-term bias is up. What is the short-term bias or short-term direction on the GBP USD monthly chart? Alex says up. Anybody else? All right. And from the manual, courtesy of hedge fund trader Shola and Ernesto, what is the market doing right now? Look at the current candle. From the monthly, don't mix apples with bananas. Whoops. From the monthly, what is the candle doing? This candle is still moving, right? Not closed yet, it's a monthly candle. But it's going to close tomorrow or tonight, depends on where you live. Alright, so see everybody, is this that difficult? Long-term direction up, double click. Short-term direction up. What is the monthly doing? The monthly candle, it's bullish, we didn't learn yet, but still up, 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 alright? Very good. Now we go on the weekly, and before we go on the weekly, at least what we can do, we can right click and see globally the band, right? Anything else is going to be different. And I'm going to remove a few drawings, so remove. Alright, so monthly bands, we can see it are up, right? Now what about the market wave? Market wave, extension, retracement, extension. So extension, retracement, extension, retracement. You know, give me a second. Weekly, monthly up. What is the market doing long term? What is the market doing short term? Everybody? Type in the chat. Is the market short term up or is the market short term down? Boss, I don't get it. On the monthly chart, we did something like this, right? We said, oh, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, and this is the high, right? But on the weekly, we have more information. Agreed, everybody? We had more information. So we need to get inside the chart, inside the patterns, and see, all right, and address a few things. What would be a thing that we can address? We can address the short-term trends. So I can do this transparency, transparent, and Give me a second. I'm not sure if this is a low, but you don't have a high either. So talking about the short-term trend, right? You have low to high, high to low, low to high, not a low, so low to high, and lower low. See everybody? Alex says short term up. Are you sure? See everybody, now not right or wrong, but you have different, you still have the information from the monthly. Alright, that's the low on the monthly, that's the high on the monthly, that's the low on the monthly, that's the high on the monthly. Alright, on the monthly nothing changed, but from the weekly the market made a lower low. Type in the chat, do we agree? Do we agree that the market on the weekly made a lower low? There is no right or wrong, don't worry, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Did the market made a lower low on the weekly? Alright, so bringing all together, if the market wave it's made of uptrends and downtrends before it moves to the next uptrend, you know, are we in a retracement still on GBP weekly chart, or are we in an extension already? This is the answer that it's checking on your skill, how you understand the market. Boss, this is difficult. It is in the beginning. Take your time, look at the chart and try to make sense, lower low and the market moving up, try to make sense, would this be still in a retracement or would this be in an extension? Sandy says weekly 70% short-term downtrend. Alex, sir, if I buy the market right now and place my stop loss below the market structure, is that okay? I don't know, the strategy is on you, everybody. The strategy, how to do, what to do. I give you more strategies and my strategy in the Forex course 202, remember? Otherwise, the strategy is on you. Alright? Sandy says 50% downtrend. So, long direction is up, short-term trend is, you can say short-term trend is up, you can say short-term trend is sideways, consolidation, or you can say short-term trend is down. The long term is the market wave, those highs and lows from the monthly, nothing changed. But inside this market wave, the short-term trend could be down, meaning the short-term trend could be down. Make sense, everybody? Retracement down, congratulations to you. And what is the market doing right now? We didn't learn candles yet, right? And this candle is going to close tomorrow on Friday. Boss, I don't get it. How is possible that the market is short-term down if the market is moving up? Look at the last 5 candles. It's true. It depends how specific you want to be. Make sense, everybody? How much do you want to micromanage? But we agree that, listen to me, do we agree that the market is not making higher highs, higher lows? Do we agree that the market is not making higher highs, higher lows? Yes, it is. See the skill here? Yes, it is. See the skill? Let's go very slowly. Do you see a downtrend? We've learned about downtrends and uptrends, and we've learned that an uptrend or the downtrend, it's a sequence of highs and lows. So we have a high, yes we do. We have a low, yes we do. But then we don't have a high, and we don't have a high, and we don't have a high, and we don't have a high until we go down to here. Agreed, everybody? So that's the low. Agreed? There was no short-term downtrends. This is a down leg. There were no short-term downtrends in here. Alright? Alright. Now, starting from this relevant low, you go low to high, and yes, this is a high. You go high to low, and it is a low. And you go, it's not formed yet, but you have a higher high. Agreed, everybody? And you're going to say, oh, but this is an uptrend. So this lesson today, it's extremely important to implement what you have learned in theory. Does GBP, man, and I'm on the wrong, am I in the wrong? Let me see, it was GBP CAD or GBP USD? GBP USD, Sandy, alright. So does this GBP USD weekly chart look like this to you? Or does GBP USD look like this to you? Type in the chat, everybody. First picture or second picture? Those two are two different perceptions about the market. We talked about perception yesterday. Those two are completely different perceptions about the market, and it's going to make different traders having different perceptions. Not a trader yet, still an analyst. The two with the different perception, the analyst, not a trader yet. One is going to buy and have one probability, the other one is going to sell and is going to have a different probability. Make sense? The second, says Sandy. So, are you in an uptrend? Or are you in a down retracement? What is what? Are you in an uptrend, everybody, or are you in a down retracement? See how easily is to make mistakes, how easily is to have the wrong perception. First picture. First picture. Alex says first picture. Wrong answer. Everybody, wrong answer, everybody. The second picture is the answer. Look at this picture and look at this picture. What's the difference? What's the difference for you to say, oh, we are in an extension or we are in a retracement? Everybody, see how easily is to make mistakes? Boss, I don't get it. Is, everybody listen up, this is it, right now. When you see this picture, is your reference the violet market wave or is your reference the short-term trend? Because those two are not the same. Can you say it again? If you say, boss, I see the picture number 1, and it's wrong, by the way, the question is, if you see the picture number 1, your reference, how your brain understands the chart, is the violet market wave or is the red short-term trend? Type in the chat. Short-term trend. So if the reference is the short-term trend, is the short-term trend making higher highs, higher lows, or is the short-term trend making lower lows or highs? Everybody, you cannot sit in on 2 chairs with the same. You cannot sit on 2 chairs with the same ass. You need to choose. Make sense? The market wave is up. Good. What about the short-term trend? Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low. See everybody? What's the difference? If you see this, you are going to buy the market. If you see this, you are not going to buy the market. Make sense, everybody? The short-term trend moves exactly the violet market wave. Make sense? Boss, I don't get it. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Extension leg, alright? Alright. Now, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Alright? Retracement leg so far, agreed? Alright. Now, you have 2 scenarios. One is going to make higher high, higher low like this. One is going to make clone. One is going to make, give me a second everybody. One is going to make clone. One is going to make, give me a second. One is going to make higher highs, higher lows like this. No problem, don't worry, it's all good. Don't worry, I'm here for you, don't worry. My job is to clarify to you, right? Don't worry, you're not wasting my time, it's all good. Now let's go step by step. Question number 1. Does those 2 look like the same to you? Is this the same? YouTubers too, type in the chat. Is this the same? This goes to the question, how do you understand GBP USD weekly chart right now? Do you see this behavior or do you see this behavior? Right now you're looking at the chart and you're trying to make sense of what is what. Is the next going to push up most likely, or is the next going to push down most likely? 7 times out of 10. And the student said, boss, I don't get it. So let's go step by step, right? So no, it's not the same. All right, very good. Now if we get specific, you know, and the question was, do you see the market? You know, let's do a test, everybody. Would you put the picture, give me a second, text. Where would you put the picture A? Double click, make it bigger. Would you put the picture A to the 1 or 2, and would you put the picture B? Those are those, A, B, and we're going to name, this is going to be picture number 1, and this is going to be named picture number 2. Number 2, alright. So, first question, would you put your picture A to the picture number 1, or would you put your A to the picture number 2? Where would you put your A? Type in the chat, A goes to 1 or A goes to 2. YouTubers 2, type in the chat, A goes to 1. Or A goes to 2. A goes to 2, says Sandy. Alright? Do everybody, all of YouTube, do you agree? A goes to 2, B goes to 1, do you agree? Very good, excellent. Do we agree that the difference is, everybody, that on A2 the market made a higher high on a short-term downtrend? Type in the chat. This is the difference between this picture, and this is the difference in here. Do we agree that A2 compared to B1 made a higher high on the short-term trend? Type in the chat yes, or type in the chat no. B1, the market is making higher highs, higher lows, but didn't make a higher high on the short-term trend. Can you see it? This is still a down retracement. Talk to me. Now is the time. Do we agree that the difference between those two is that the A2 made a higher high on the short-term trend, where the B1 didn't make yet? Not yet. Maybe it's going tomorrow, we don't know, but so far didn't make a higher high. Alright. And here is the last question. Did GBP CAD weekly chart made a higher high on the short-term trend? Yes or no? Did the market made a higher high on the short-term trend? Yes or no? Oh my God, right? Not yet. Very good. Do you understand, everybody, why your brain was picking the wrong logic on the chart? Do you understand why we beginner traders are losing money consistently? It's a perception issue. Good news, it's totally normal, no big deal, happens to everybody in the beginning. But this is us. We need to be very, very, very skilled. We need to train, study the chart on the charts. We need to chart relevant highs and lows, and so on and so on and so on. LX2, no, it's not. Rewatch this recording, everybody, and you're going to see Sandy and Alex and me, not personal, we're all the same, choosing, oh, this is this. And now hopefully after 20 minutes, oh, this is not, this is really this. It's alright, somebody, not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform, oh my God. Can you see how easily it's to have the wrong perception and have the wrong direction? Now, what is the bad news in learning? Pen and paper. What is the bad news when we are learning? I can do everything wrong in terms of, not in absolute terms, but in terms of probabilities. I can do everything wrong and win. Alright? This is the bad news. I can go against the probabilities with the wrong perception and win. What's the good news? Not 7 times out of 10. Alright? Boss, what is this the bad news? Because you are doing the wrong things, not personally, we're talking about the skill and perception. This today was just an example. You could think, oh, this market, we are in a short-term uptrend. We are not. This is a retracement on the lower low. Alright? So you could be blindly buying and, I don't know, but, you know, me too, you know, everybody, we can win. Alright? And don't mix apples, the market wave, with bananas. Alright? Now, if you buy, let me complicate your life a little bit. It's our last class until Monday. Let me give you a headache for you to think. What if I buy, everybody, what if I buy the, give me a second, left click, there you go. What if I buy the violet one right now? Would this be okay? What if I buy the violet right now? I'm trading the violet, meaning stop loss goes down in here. So we're not talking about the short-term trends anymore. We're talking about now the market wave, the violet. If I buy the violet right now, would this be okay? Type in the chat, yes or no. Didn't you select 70? Didn't you select 70 June weekly? Give me a second. Give me a second. I have a heart. Sandy is asking, didn't you select 70 June weekly candle as a high? 17 10 10th of July 10th of July 10th of July is the high. Forex course 101. Why I cannot select this one? Why I cannot select this one? Why not? Because a trend is a sequence of highs and lows. This is a high, yes it is, but you have no low after the high, so it must push to another high. That's it. It doesn't get more complicated than this. A trend is a sequence. You cannot have high and high. You need to have high, low, low and high, lows and highs. We've learned all of this, everybody. Not all in highs are relevant. Not all highs and lows are relevant. Back to the question. If I buy the, Alex wants to buy the market. If I buy the market right now on the violet market wave, would this be okay? Sandy, got it, my bad, no problem, we're here to learn. Everybody who wants to buy GBP USD right now? Would be okay to buy GBP USD on the... Somebody saying yes, somebody saying no. So you have low to high, high to low, low to high, right? This is the shortened trend. If I buy right now the violet, would this be okay buy? Too much selling pressure based on the candle. I will buy. Wrong answer. Why? Because not everybody. Let's make one thing clear. Not wrong in absolute terms, all right? But we're talking about bringing all the knowledge together. And one more time, you need to be specific, all right? So do we agree that we are in a short-term uptrend, in a short-term down retracement? The market's making higher highs, higher lows. Do we agree? Do we agree that we are here? This was the low, higher, this was the high, this was the higher low. This is not formed yet, but this is most likely, you know, speculation-wise, is going to form a high. So we have higher highs, higher lows. Agreed? Exactly. We are trying to implement what we have learned so far. Also, it will be going against the short-term trend. Well, it depends, right? If it's a short-term trade, long-term trade. Everybody, what knowledge you possess already for you to predict, oh, this market must fall short-term? Alex not, because he's back from vacation. What knowledge you possess already for you to say, alright, long-term direction is up, short-term down, and by me right now, I am educated guess predicting the market to fall. What you have in your educational library to predict, alright, this is most likely probability wise going to fall before maybe it's going to move back up. Anybody? I'm going to help you. After an extension, what must come? And it's an absolute must. After an extension, what must come? Not before an extension, after an extension. What must come? Yes, it can fall. It is going to fall 7 times out of 10. It's not that it can, it is going to fall. After an extension, what must come? A retracement. Very good, Sandy. Excellent. So see, everybody, you are managing extensions. You are managing extensions and retrace. Oh, and it's a wrong picture, by the way, because the market wave is up, right? So wrong picture. Sorry about that. But I'm going to draw it differently. So extension, retracement, extension. So higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and lower. Whoops. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and then higher highs. We are here, right? It didn't break the higher high, right? So let's circle this in green. So everybody, in the same way you are managing the market wave, extension, retracement, extension, the same way you are going to manage the short-term trend. Boss, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. And it's violet, by the way, not blue. Violet. There you go. The same way you are going to manage the market wave, right? The violet. The same way you're going to manage extension, retracement, extension, retracement. The same way you're going to manage also, the same way you're going to micromanage the retracement and extension on the short-term trend. Alright? So going inside the chart, everybody, on GBP USD weekly chart, we are in here right now. The market's making higher highs, higher lows. It didn't break the relevant high on the short-term trend yet. But this retracement so far, it's moving exactly as everything else. What does this mean? Well, you have now market wave, you have market wave extension, retracement extension, you have the short-term trade extension, short-term trend, sorry, extension, retracement extension, and you have the retracement extension, retracement extension, retracement. Boss, this is a lot of information. Rewatch this video, download it from Dukascopy webinar YouTube page and rewatch it 1,000 times. And when you rewatch it, study the chart. I know, I've been there in the beginning, it takes some time. But believe me, it's going to get easier and easier and easier, right? Last question. Traders, junior traders, aspiring traders, let's have fun, because you don't know this yet, right? I'm having fun with you, you are hopefully having fun with me. Talking about probabilities. Let's use a strange word, not guaranteed, but let's use the strange word, would be a safest bet. Going short for this retracement rate, or would be safer to buy the violet market wave? Boss, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. I'm tricking you on purpose. Boss, you're making my life miserable. Boss, you're making my life miserable. You cannot learn if it's easy, right? You cannot make money, millions of dollars with, oh, it's easy. It's not easy in the beginning. Alright? This is what you see. Would you bet? Would you speculate? $10, $100, whatever dollars, it's still money. Would you speculate and took this bet, probability wise, or would you speculate and buy? Probability wise, would you go green arrow or would you go blue arrow? Type in the chat. There are no guarantees, but in terms of probabilities, those two trades have different probabilities at the time of your entry. Got it, boss? Answer the question. Those two trades at the same time have different probabilities. Which one is the safest bet? In your opinion, don't worry, this stream is not trading advice. Safest bet. It's still a bet. $75% uptrend, so buy. Before I yell at you, I want to hear another Alex too. Before I yell at you, everybody, I need one more. I'm joking. Come on, I'm joking. Not going to yell at you. It was a joke. Come on, we know each other. Alex, come on. Which one would be the safest bet? Sandy says buy and says Alex is scared, right? One more, come on, I need one more. We're almost out of time. Just to have fun, everybody, type anything in the chat. YouTubers too, type anything in the chat, just to have fun. Would you short the market? Would you short this retracement from here to here? Our knowledge is limited. Would you take the short rate on the green? Or would you buy the red? I will wait for the market to retrace and after they buy. Alright, everybody. Wrong answer. If you buy in here, what are you buying? See, everybody, how easy? See what you are doing, everybody? The market is going to go here, hopefully, is going to retrace, you know, and you say, I would buy. Which is not wrong in absolute terms, but between the extension and the retracement, who is stronger? If those are relevant highs and lows, right? And you are buying, what are you really buying? Because if you are thinking, oh, I'm buying an uptrend, we just clarified 10 minutes ago that this is not an uptrend, this is a retracement on the downtrend. Because those are the relevant highs and lows. You are in a downtrend. Those higher highs, higher lows, it's a retracement. Sandy, tell me, how is this an extension? Lower low, lower high, lower low, micro higher highs, higher lows. Tell me, Sandy, how is this an extension? The market must break the relevant high to change the short-term trend, everybody. You got it easily. You got it easily from before. See, everybody, how easy it is to make mistakes? And what you are witnessing right now, it's a mindset. Totally normal, don't freak out. I'm not arrogant. Here it was easy, you understood completely what is what. We went on the chart, you understood completely what is what, but when it's time to trade, you are doing exactly the opposite, meaning you are going against the probabilities. Not right or wrong, but if you buy in here, you are not buying an extension, you are going against the short-term trend. Good news, bad news, before we finish. Buying a downtrend and expecting the market to go up, totally normal, it's called speculating. Beginner traders behavior, all good, normal, part of the game. Professional traders, we don't speculate anymore. We wait for the market to show us, oh, now the market changed the short-term trend, because we understand that this is just a retracement. I'm not going to ask you, do you agree with me? Does this make sense to you? Those two pictures are not the same. And if you're not coachable, I cannot help you already. We talked about this already, right, everybody? Those two are not the same. Here you are speculating the market can go up, and the market can go up. but it's pure speculation. Here you are waiting for the market to confirm you. You cannot make money consistently like this. You can make money time to time, eventually, but then you are going to give it back to the market. Why? Because you are going against the greatest force. Does this make sense to you? And if you say no, then you are telling me as a coach that, oh, those two are the same. This setup to buy the market is exactly the same as this setup to buy the market. Those two are the same. I don't know what to do for you to listen to me, but those two are not the same. Here you bought a retracement, here you bought an uptrend. Because the market break the relevant high, the rectangles. And times 100 trades, or times 5 years, some of you, those two traders, it's not personal. This one is going to make consistent money, this one is going to make money and lose money, and make money and lose money, and make money and lose money. Sandy is asking, between extension and retracement, which one is stronger? The extension is stronger. The retracements are smaller, riskier. Make sense, everybody? The safest bet in here is to go short for the time being. And then you stop going long. Why? Because you're going against the downtrend. That's why. Don't complicate things. Don't complicate things. This is a downtrend. Alright? That's the relevant high. The more the market goes against the downtrend, the riskier it's becoming. Make sense? Why? Well, because you're going against the downtrend. It takes some time to understand that you buying up in here, you are not getting the game of probabilities. If you buy in here, you are increasing the risk. Why? Because you're in a downtrend, lower lows or highs. But your brain is telling you, oh, this market is going to go up. Well, this is you speculating. Speculation is no confirmation, says Mike, the FX Freedom, or Alex. For this year I changed my nickname, it's the FX Boss. I changed because people don't listen. I'm not Freedom anymore, I'm the boss. Trying to get people in line to listen to me, like, oh, the boss is telling me, listen to the boss. Make sense, everybody? A professional trader would never go up in here buying. Or if it would buy, it would be riskless. A professional trader would wait for the market to break this high and then would go long. So the day traders and the retracement trader, the money was made in here. This was the safest bet, but not up in here. This is where you win 2 trades, everybody, but you give it back the market, the third one and the fourth one. And January turns to February, February turns to March, March turns to June, June turns to September, and September turns to December. And you are here again after 5 years, not making any money. Good news, not your fault. Bad news, until you learn or until you ask for help, nothing is going to change. The next 5 years are going to be exactly the last 5 years. Alright, everybody, after this beautiful sermon, see you back on Monday. Until Monday, stay strong and chart like a boss and trade like a boss and be the boss of your account, because you are the boss of your account, and this is the boss signing off.